Nice.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video I'm going to be doing a review of sorts on these HMT drill sets. Now if you haven't seen them already, I'm sure you'll be incredibly blown away by them. I saw them at the Hillhead show earlier this year, or maybe about 6 weeks ago roughly, and I couldn't believe how good they were. So they actually reached out to me after the show and they've sent me this little care package here. Now make sure you stick around for the whole video, because to say just a drill set, it sounds boring, because these things are really, really impressive. So without further ado, let's get on with the video.
I am a surgeon!
So this is the box unpacked now. You can see the drill set. This comes as a complete set. This is an extra adapter that I'll show you. A nice set of gloves that I didn't know they were going to send me. Some stickers as well, which is cool. We always like stickers. And some of their lube, speed lube for the drill bits and whatnot. What's so impressive about this is the quick release connector, and you might be asking what that goes on if you don't already know. Now that's a 1/2 inch socket sort of adapter in the end of there, and what you need to use it is an impact. Now you can use other things, which is what this is for. This is one for a mag drill here, so I can use this with my mag drill. So that's really good. Now I asked for this separately because I do a lot of drilling and stuff like that with my mag drill. What's so nice about this set is it comes with basically a large range of things that you would use. Now it comes with M8, M10, M12 and an M16 taps. It also comes with their turbo tip drills. Now these are a little bit different to standard drills. They've basically got a load of small steps in them, and they drill twice as fast as normal drills, and you don't need a drill to actually drill them. You just put them in here, put them in your impact, and then you can quickly drill through with them, and then immediately afterwards go through with the tab, say an M16 here. What's also nice is that these are the tapping drill sizes for these tabs, but the set comes with these step drills so that you've got clearance hole sizes as well with them. So obviously if you wanted a clearance hole for whatever size, you can do that with those. The set also comes with an extension here if you can't get into a certain place, so you can put that on. All of it's very tight, none of it's got a lot of wobble to it or anything like that. They're made here in the UK, and I just wanted to fact check myself. So the mag drills and some of the tooling are made in the UK, some of it's made in Europe, and then some of the rest of it's also made in Asia. It just depends on the batch. Also distributed to America. I'm not sure where else they might go, but if they go other places I'll find out and I'll drop it in the comment section below. So as I say, what's nice about these is they're quite versatile. You don't specifically need a big impact, but it would certainly help if you did have a large impact, especially for some of the bigger stuff. The smaller stuff would probably work fine with one of the smaller impacts, like that one that I've got, or my Milwaukee stubby impact that I own. But this one is sort of the more ideal candidate for things that you would use it with. I don't really want to do a whole video of me just waffling on, so I think without further ado, let's get on with actually doing some sort of demonstrations with it and some reasons why it might be helpful or not be helpful in the workshop environment. What I want to do first is I want to start with my smaller impact on some smaller bits like the M8, which is a 6.8mm drill, and obviously the M8 tap. Now I guess people will probably have something like this in their workshop. Some people might have the larger impact, which would be sort of the same sort of size as the DeWalt one. So I guess people would probably have the DeWalt version of that in their workshop, which is a lot cheaper than that one. But without further ado, let's try it. Put a little drop of that on there. quick as that, you've got the hole tapped. I wonder if it'll be any quicker with the big one. So let's try that again with the big impact here. I can't believe how quick that is in comparison to using a drill bit. Now I guess we could use the step drill. Let's try it in the smaller one. Now I think this smaller one does actually spin a bit quicker than the bigger one, but the bigger one certainly hits a bit harder. So what I'll try and do is I'll just drill out one of these holes. So right now that lowest size should be 8mm, so it's not going to go through, but as quick as that, we've drilled out to 12mm and stopped, just cleaned up the edge there. Going to try again with the bigger one. So we're already at 12mm, so let's go all the way up to 16, which is what this smallest step drill that included in the box goes up to.
Just gonna send it!
Now if you want to go even larger, we could go all the way up to 26mm. Should we just go all the way up to 26mm? Now, even if you have that on your step drill, if you have used normal style step drills, you will know how incredibly difficult it is to get up to that size. So I might actually be too close to the edge here, but let's try it anyway. I can't believe how fast that was to get to that size. And you can just take it out and you're done. So the next thing I would like to try is the mag drill adapter that I specifically asked for. One thing that HMT do, which I was quite impressed by, so not only do they do mag drills which take the Makita battery system, they also do their own sort of range of mag drill bits and broaches. Now most broaches only go down to 12mm, but they do drills that go into here with sort of mag drill coupling, which are sort of whatever size you want in some respects. So if you've got like a bit of a height issue, for example, my little mag drill here only goes to that high. So if I put a chuck on, the chuck is normally about that long. So you've only got that small amount of space to be able to drill a hole there. This is 15mm plate. I don't actually know what it is, but I know it's 15mm plate. I was so lucky that I didn't damage my tap, but it was at this moment I realised how incredibly hard that steel actually was. The M16 tap wouldn't even start at all on it, it just span repeatedly, as you obviously saw. I've got all of my impacts here, and I've got my drill as well. Now what I want to do is do a timed comparison between the standard drill, jobber drill, and an M10 straight fluted tap that you'd get in any sort of generic set. And then I want to try my new turbo tip drill and one of the Versadrive impact taps. For this test I'm going to use my Milwaukee M12 stubby. I'm going to start with a standard drill bit here, so I'll start the timer when I start drilling. I was a bit more barbaric with that than I would normally be, so just for the argument of speed and trying to sort of do a time comparison, I got it done as quickly as possible. Right, now we'll use a standard tap and a standard tap wrench that most people will have. So as soon as I start turning it, we'll get the top clock going. I'll put the times at the end, the completed times at the end, but now let's try the turbo tip on the impact. Same thing again, I'll start the timer when I start drilling.
Nice.
Right.
Oh my God! Wow!
As I'm sure you obviously all expected, the time comparison for this is leagues ahead of a standard drill and a standard tap. Something like this will be of benefit if you've got a lot of holes to drill repeatedly one after the other. I'll just put all this away and I'll show you the job I've got to do at work, because it's going to be a bit frustrating if I was to do normal drill bits, but not with this. So I'm just here at work with one of the trailers that I normally use. Now, I kind of wanted to show these in action. So this is a chain tray that I made to hold all the chains and binders for loading and securing these loads that we move. One flaw essentially that it has though is that this bar here isn't very strong, and you can sort of see where some of the ropes are rubbing across it from the cranes, because they've got a wire rope for the cranes, some of them quite big, and I'm concerned that it's going to damage it. So my friend Paul made me that one and this one to go across the top here. So I'm just going to lift this off. I've got 8 holes to drill and tap, and then we're going to put it back down and bolt it all back up. I'll put up a time of how long that took, but it didn't take any time at all to drill those and tap all of those holes. I probably still would have been on the first two if I was doing that by hand. So clean these holes up. I guess it's about time I wrapped it up now. There's only so much drilling and tapping I can do in one video. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I know it's not something that I ordinarily do, but I kind of wanted to show it because it was so impressive. And I'm really pleased that I've got my own set to help speed things up for me, especially considering how limited my time is. I'd also like to add, obviously, a massive thank you to HMT for supplying the tool set. They didn't pay me at all. I've not been paid a penny to do this review. I just kind of did it off my own back. They did offer to supply the tools, but I didn't get paid anything for it, and I can't fault it. Actually, I could fault one thing. Let me fault... The only negative thing I could actually say about this is trying to get this adapter out of the box here. Sometimes it's a lot more difficult than that, but obviously that was quite quick then when I'm showing you. I do hope you've enjoyed the video though, because I've really enjoyed making it. But if you want to check out any of this tooling that I've used, head over to holemakertechnologies.com, where they sell all of the tooling that I've used in this video and much, much more. Thanks to HMT, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.